All right, let's talk about getting started with the cross-border matchmaker online events that we do. So before you get started, if it's your first time, this is not like a normal, like webinar where there's one speaker and you're just like listed with everybody and chatting. This is actually much more interactive. I'll show you right now. I'm in the room and I'm in this room. So of course it's just me right now to show you, but I can hop over to the logistics table and we could have other people here in this table, of course, and you're only going to talk to and see the people in that table. So if you also jump into a one-on-one table, you would, if you want to talk to, say, your friend David, you could say, hey, let's just jump over to this table, it's open. And if I want to jump over here, I could just jump over here, and then those people here, we can rename the tables. Only the event organizers can rename the tables, so talk to an event organizer. But that's basically a really quick one. And then of course there's the stage, and there's sponsors, and there's agendas. You can click the agenda. But the really quick one is you can hop around these tables and talk to people only. It's more like real networking where you make a small group. So before our events, of course, during the event it might be a speaker, and then you can't talk in the groups. But you will then be able to, after the event or when there's a break, we switch from presentation mode to networking mode. So networking, I could click the present mode here, and I could start, and then everybody would see the presentation with the speakers and the PowerPoints. So just some tips. This is best used on Chrome. So it's also better on a laptop than a mobile phone. So if you use a laptop or a computer like I am right now, it's a little bit better. We have had people using it on phones, but try to use the Chrome browser on your phone instead of like Safari or others for best results. This is basically built kind of inside of Chrome, or at least optimized for Chrome. So you don't need to download anything. It works. It does seem to work on mobile, but we do recommend you to try. It doesn't seem to work on Chinese internet. I'm sorry. So either try to get a tool that can access to websites that are outside of China, or sorry, I don't think this current software will work with you. And of course, internet speed is important. I don't have such fast internet, honestly, but my video is not as clear. Also, webcams might be better. I'm using a built-in one. So that's just some tips before. We do recommend you come a little bit earlier, especially if it's your first time, to get the audio and video set up. And then we can also have you network, which is cool, right? So a lot of people really like the networking. Um, you know, as you get to know this software, we're going to do more and more of these online events. Maybe you could even tell us, our event team, what a table you'd want to join, so we can put you into that right table. We're working on actually matching you up in round tables in advance. So if you're a regular user, let us know which table you'd like to join or host. And just be ready to network. This is not like one of those ones where you're going to be on mute the whole time and just chatting in a text box. So like I just showed you, you'll be jumping around tables. So be prepared, and hopefully you enjoy networking so that you can work at home and enjoy meeting new people. During the event, we also have something called whiteboards, which are really cool. And it's per table. So in table 10, I can set up a whiteboard, and then everybody in that table will see this. And it's just like imagining in a conference room, you have a board on the wall, right? So it stays, if I draw something and then I go to another table, this will stay on this table, okay? If it would load. It is a little bit slow for me, but it's third-party software. So basically, I could draw a sticky note. I like to put a sticky note, marketing ideas. You can get really creative and put different things, financial plan, however you'd like to do this. Of course there's text to do, survey, focus group, you can do it that way. And then others are also doing this at the same time. The table, this is the name of your table. You can also upload things. So we could also put presentations, or we can put different web pages in here. We can also do templates, widgets, icons. So you can play with this, draw an arrow, things like that. So that's one other function that's pretty cool. There's 3 types of chats. Let me close this whiteboard. Notice you go back to whiteboard and it will be there. If I go to another table, it would be either blank or whatever the last people or even the organizers put there in advance. There's 3 kinds of chats. You can chat, of course, directly to one person at the event. You can go to chat here. You can do a general chat, which is to everybody at the event. You can do a table chat, which is only to people at that table, and you can do a private chat, which is to people, specific people that are there. Let's see. Q&A is pretty cool. That's in presentation mode. So if I hop into presentation mode, you can then ask questions to the, I can record this. So we can record this for, so that's me, Q&A, how to make it faster, ask. And you can do anonymous. See, if not, you show your name. People can upvote. Once I answer it, I can mark it done. And then, of course, we can invite different people to speak. And then there's, of course, the normal chat. All right, and then I can turn presentation off. Turning presentation off, we'll go back to the floor, and then we'll all be able to network again. Okay. And then after the event, hopefully if you like it, a testimonial would really help us. Video testimonials are really appreciated. So even during the event, we might have some tables for video recording for you to share, or a group of you to share. That would be really appreciated, and then it'll help us to explain the power of what we're trying to do here. I know we're all stuck at home, and but it's also, even when we can go outside, this is pretty awesome because it's really cross-border. We're trying to have this for people from, hopefully inside China can join, other parts of Asia, other parts of the Western world, and we're working on these at different times. And so basically to join all you need is a link, events.crossbordermatchmaker.com, and it will be a link. It will be either public or private. We're working on which ones to do public and which ones to do private. But of course, we have our membership at GFAVIP, and we're going to work on bigger events, smaller events, longer events, shorter events. So just stay tuned for more of this to come, and I hope this video helped you. Take care.
E-commerce, like over 8 years.